Today we are in Copenhagen to visit the Diesel House, a diesel museum for all enthusiasts of mechanics and oversized engines. Already at the entrance we see pistons, valves, and other truly enormous mechanical parts, a small taste of what we will find during our visit. But here is the highlight of the museum. The BMW 2000 is an engine that for over 30 years was the largest diesel engine in the world. Over 24 m long and 12 m high, it weighs 1,400 tons, and this building was literally built around it. But to see it in operation with the power of its 22,500 horsepower, we have to wait until 11 a.m. and therefore we begin our visit to the museum with a bit of history of the factory which has been producing engines since the mid-1800s. The history of Burmeister and Wain begins in 1865 producing steam engines and later diesel engines. This wheel with paddles was part of a steam engine which in 1873 allowed the first ferry in Denmark to also transport cars. But over the years the factory has also produced motors for different uses, such as for example a printing machine similar to this one which produced the first Danish stamp in 1851. In 1882 it then produced this milk centrifuge, which allowed the fat parts of milk to be separated for the production of skimmed milk. And this allowed it to win a prestigious prize at the Paris Expo in 1889. Following the studies carried out for the centrifuge, the German engineer Rudolf Diesel, who at the age of 34 patented his first combustion engine in 1898. He signed a contract with BMW for the production of engines which took his name. BMW No. 1 is the first diesel engine produced in 1904 to provide electricity to a factory in Copenhagen, and after 40 years BMW bought it back not working, and with the help of volunteers it was put back into operation and is turned on once a day week. Even the Dannebrog, the royal family ship, has traveled thousands of nautical miles from the 1930s to today with BMW engines, and the one we see on display today dates back to 1955. But the museum also displays some miniature models of engines that were mounted on ships and an animation to understand the functioning of a diesel engine. And so we arrive at this grandiose diesel engine built in 1933 to provide electricity to the city of Copenhagen twice a day at times of greatest need. The production of energy with this engine took a few minutes and was a great resource until the end of the 60s. Even after the construction of the new power plant, this engine remained in operation for possible emergencies until 2004. BMW was absorbed by the German MAN Energy Solution at the end of the 70s, while today a group of volunteers turns on the BMW 2000 for 10 minutes only on the first and third Sunday of the month, after having made a brief introduction.